How is everybody? I was just, as I was going live, I was thinking to myself, why is it I'm always wearing my blue polka dot dress on a Tuesday? That is not intentional. If you're watching this on catch up, have a look back. I don't think I wore it last week, but I wore it the 2 weeks before that. And it really isn't intentional. I don't know why I'm doing it. So I must like this on a Tuesday. Which is very strange. I got a little bit of breakfast on there, which is why it's over there. I have no idea. Very strange. But yeah, I think I wear this polka dot thing on a Tuesday. Anyway, so how is everybody doing? How are you all? Are you having a nice Tuesday? Can't really see my eyes in here, sorry. 2 people on, come and say hello. How are you? It's a beautiful day in UK. It's absolutely stunning. We've just been out for a walk. That's why I'm later on, because I thought let's go take Fudge for a nice long walk along by the pond. It was beautiful as well. It was stunning. Hiya Owen. Hiya Jimmy. Nice to see you. I wonder if Joe will be on, who is our moderator. I really need to get in touch. Ah, Joe's there. Joe, I was just going to say I really need to get in touch with you before I do my lives, shouldn't I? Cole, hiya Cole. I loved your comment the other day. Loved it. Earl, hello. Hello. I replied to you, Cole, but yeah, your point, mega. I'm here. Hiya, Space Fox. It's a beautiful day in Brittany too. Oh, that's nice. It's nice when it's getting to be nice days, isn't it? The first day of spring was yesterday, wasn't it, or the day before? So we are gearing up for summer now. Hiya, Elvis Austin. Oh, greetings, Maria from Spain. Oh, what's it like in Spain? I bet it's nice weather there too. Love to go there. Hiya, Josh. Nice to see you. Hello, Karen. Lovely heart too. Heart sent to you. I can't do it because I'm holding my phone. This is my technology. It's awful. I have to hold my phone in my hand to do this live. How bad is that? Honestly. Hi, Earl. Hi, everyone. It's a beautiful day. It really is. It's a stunning, stunning day. I'm loving it this morning. Hello, Anne. It's lovely to see you. Oh, from Southern California. Wow. Hello, I bet you've got gorgeous weather, that's for sure. Joe. Let me see, Jimmy. I can't wait for the Elvis. Really, I watching every day for new updates about the movie. Honestly, I know every time I put up a video about the movie, it's getting great views because people are just wanting to see stuff about the movie, don't they? I think I will try and do a weekly. I was thinking about doing like a weekly Elvis movie post or every 2 weeks. But then you run out of things to say, don't you? And you just want to talk rubbish. So I probably won't be doing that. But the excitement of it is so exciting. Hi, Miss Maud. Never been to Spain. Love that. Love that little one. Well, I've never been to Spain. Hello, Denise. Nice to see you. I'm watching on the TV. Oh my gosh. You're watching this live on the TV. I just texted you. You're welcome. Nice. I know, well, when I'm at mum's, I don't have my set up. I don't have my ring light or anything like that. So it's just like sitting on the couch with my phone perched in my hand. It's ridiculous. It really is. But down here, I wouldn't put some of my stuff in here. My husband said, why don't you put like an Elvis wall across here? And I thought I might do that. It might be something nice to have, a wee bit of Elvis in mum's house. Yes, oh you are, oh my gosh, me on the big screen. Hello Snortborgen, nice to see you. It's lovely when I see faces I haven't seen for a while. You have commented on a few things on my videos, but it seems like I've not seen you for a while. Oh, hello there, Gabrielle. Look what I have bought in my local tip shop. Haha, love it. What did you buy? I love Elvis. Me too, Maria. Every day, forever and always. Hello, Mario. Good morning. How are you feeling? Get some vitamin D. Yeah, you're right. You need some vitamin D after your crazy time with COVID. I hope you're feeling better. Me too. I watch you on my TV. Oh my gosh, do you, Joe? Oh, flip. The 65-inch. Oh gosh. I'm off. Oh my god, that must be scary. Oh dear. Di would run for the hills. That's my husband. Denise, I'm watching Love Me Tender later, Michelle. Oh, you lucky thing. Good, enjoy it. I have parents' evening. Oof. Got parents' evening this week, so I won't be watching anything. But enjoy Love Me Tender. I absolutely love it. I mean, I love it. Richard, I put up a post, Denise. Did you see it? With Richard Egan talking about Elvis. It's in some of my shorts. I just love Richard Egan. Oh, he's so handsome. So the both of them together, oh my, beautiful. No one's as beautiful as Elvis, of course, but Richard Egan is a handsome looking fella. I like to look at him for sure. Joy, I'm having a soak soon with Elvis. Oh, lucky lady. Now that sounds rather nice. I know, I don't think Anne is, I call Anne A. I don't think Anne is on Facebook, Earl, because I have asked before, haven't I, Anne? I've just told Leslie I'm having a wall with all her pictures on. Karen, honestly, Leslie was telling me about it. Unbelievable. Oh my, I can't wait to see your creations that Leslie creates for you. Please share them so I can see them. I'm so excited. I, without a doubt, want more from Leslie. I really do. If you are wondering what we're talking about, Leslie is, she does Bejeweled Creations on Facebook, and she makes the most interesting pieces. And I always get questions, honestly. So many people mailing me saying, is that a memorabilia piece? And I'm like, no, it was made by Leslie, but it looks so authentic. And it's just a nice piece to have, isn't it? It's something that we can afford, and it can look nice, and it feels like you're close to Elvis with it. Oh, my dog, he just fell over. He's trying to get comfy. Oh, be careful, babes. Right, let me see. I'm going back, here I am. Right, what is your favourite Elvis movie, Michelle? Jimmy, it has to be Girl Happy, I think. It's difficult. I can't decide fully because it's either Girl Happy, Double Trouble, Live a Little, Love a Little. They're the ones that I watch most of the time. Flaming Star, I used to have a thing. My dad used to always be like this, Michelle, you're so in love with Pacer, aren't you? Because I used to be in love with the characters before I could understand that they were Elvis. Is that weird? So I'd be like this, oh, I'm in love with Pacer, or I'm in love with Scott, or that kind of thing. So yeah, I think those are my favourite, Jimmy. What about you? What's your favourite? I'll go back so that I can see and find out. Right, here we go. Mary, hi Mary. Hi Michelle, first time being on the live. How are you? Love Elvis. I watch you on my TV, on my Fire TV stick. Oh, do you, Mary? Oh, that's cool. Well, it's lovely to see you here, first time on a live. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm doing absolutely brilliant. It's a beautiful day, so I've been out enjoying the sunshine. I hope you're doing okay. And Joe, the last comment, you would not believe it. Right, okay, so there's been bad comments, is there, somewhere? Hiya, Dawn from Australia. Oh, hello. Are you, I know Australia's massive, ginormous country. So are you anywhere close to Bendigo? Sorry if I'm pronouncing that terrible. So you can go to the, what's it called? Like the type of museum thing that they're doing over there, that Priscilla's there for. Are you able to go? I watch on my 65-inch TV as well. Oh, Denise, wow, all these 65 inches. I got a new television the other day and it was only a 43. I know, I begged my husband for a 65-inch. That sounds really sus, doesn't it? But no, we have it on a chimney, in a chimney thing. And if you get a 65, it overtakes the chimney. And then the aesthetic is not nice. And my husband's like that. And we tried the 55 and it's just on the cusp of it. It doesn't look good. So we have to stick with the 43. But I don't mind. The TV's brilliant, so I'm happy. The sound is amazing. Listening to Elvis on it just makes me so happy. Right, I'm going back. I'm too sick to go to school today, so it looks like I've got another whole day of Elvis and Johnny Cash CDs. McCoy, excellent. I hope you feel better though. No, Anne, no, don't know how to. Oh, Anne, it would be lovely if you got on Facebook, mine, because there's a really good chat on there on the Facebook Messenger, and you can have Facebook and get rid of it, and then just keep the Messenger app. That is for sure. so you could still chat with us. But there's loads of people in there, and it's definitely would be your kind of thing for chatting, and you would enjoy it because there's so many people just chatting Elvis, and it's really calm, and there's lots of good chat. There's no nastiness there, thank goodness. Right, here we go. Right. Hi, Michelle. Hi, John. Nice to see you. It's always lovely to see you, John. I'm doing absolutely brilliant. How are you doing? Hola. Hola. She's doing my Aloha one now. Oh, Joe, the Aloha one is epic. I can't even imagine. It's going to be gorgeous. I can't wait for you to show it. Aisha, hello. Good morning. I'm watching it. That happened at the World's Fair tonight. Have a lovely day. Oh, that's the best. Mr. Mike. Love, love, love. It happened at the World's Fair. Oh my goodness. But my favourite is Wild in the Country. It's so underrated. Absolutely one. Wild in the Country is such a good movie. If only we could just, if it could be played like on BBC Two or terrestrial television regularly, people would actually see Elvis movies. It would just be amazing. Those are the types that I would love for them to play. What do you say about JD Sumner? Well, JD Sumner, love, love, love him. I mean, he's unbelievable. Amazing bass singer, amazing man. The respect that you can see for via both men, because Elvis has got an amazing respect for him and vice versa. So I can't say anything other than that. It's in the he's in the Elvis world, and Elvis loved him, so therefore I will. Most definitely. Right, I'm keeping going back. Let me see, because I don't want to miss anybody. If you're just joining, remember that I filmed this on my phone in my mum's house, so it's pretty nothing special about it. It's just a chat, just an Elvis chat, and you guys direct it. Whatever you're saying, I'm going to be answering and looking at, so that's why I'll be looking at the comments. It's a pity we have a Facebook. Oh yeah, earlier explaining. Follow That Dream, Snort Brogan. I love Follow That Dream. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. One of my favourites. Yes, Anne, I private messaged her. Oh, Joe, did you private message me? Oh, was that yesterday, last night when we were talking? That was the comment. Right, okay, I understand. I understand now. That was it, wasn't it? Hi, Michelle. Looking lovely today. Thanks for teasing. Oh, hiya, Anne. Thanks very much. I was just saying at the start, I'm back in my polka dot dress again. I seem to wear it every Tuesday. I don't know why. Who knows? Shelley Fabry's had a huge crush. Oh, Shelley is such a beautiful woman. It's such a pity she was always in a relationship when they were in the were doing a movie. Well, the first one. Because I think they would have been lovely. But maybe they're just amazing, good friends, which was beautiful. Elaine, morning Michelle and Elvis friends on this sunny day. Hi Elaine, good morning to you. Right, I'm back. What do you say about JD Sumner? We've talked about that one, yep. Maybe Jailhouse Rock are my favourite, I don't know really. Oh, Jailhouse Rock, yes, I absolutely love it. I was saying the other day to someone, I don't know who, that for characterisation, probably Vince is my favourite, and it's even better for me than Danny. I just absolutely love Jailhouse Rock. His obnoxious attitude, he just works beautifully in it. His acting is on point. If you see the scene, well, everybody, you've all seen the scene because you've watched it, but when he's wanting a steak and he's with Judy Tyler, I just absolutely love that scene, and he's kind of got his head back and looking around, and he's just so obnoxious. Oh, I love that scene. I can play that back multiple times, and it's a very simple scene, but I love it. I just absolutely love it. Right, here we go. Let me go. I'm going back. I see something. I'll hit that in a minute. Oh, Earl, I'll hit that in a minute. I'm going back to see what I've missed. Right, hello. Las Vegas is my favourite. Oh my goodness, I love Viva Las Vegas. I can watch it all day long. Love it. There's been a lot of Elvis movies on Talking Pictures. There has. Talking Pictures has been impressive, I must say, and I'm chuffed with them. I just wish they had better quality picture. Their picture is pretty shocking, but it is good. My favourites are King Creole, Flaming Star, Follow That Dream, and all the rest. Yeah, Denise, that's me too. No, I'm not close to drive, but I'd love to go. Oh, Dawn, so you're speaking to someone else there. JD and Elvis go way back into the early days. Oh my God, way back. Their friendship is one of complete and utter respect from way back. You're completely right, John. Absolutely. I have WhatsApp. I have WhatsApp as well, and I'll have to get you on that. Great choices. Although we've got so many chats opening now. We've got one on Instagram and one on Facebook. I'm like this back and forth, and I hate the little notifications on my thing. I need like my thing to be tidy, so I have to try and get them off. But it's weird. I'm weird in that way. But Earl knows my weirdness. Right, great choices for studying. Big time, Jimmy. Wasn't happy at right. This is it. Wasn't happy about that little Richard. Right, okay. Has anybody seen it? Has anybody seen it? I'm gonna answer all the other things and then we'll go back to that, Earl, okay? Because that might be a big chat and I need to see what else is here. Right, here we go. JD Sumner's great, big time. Michelle, what's your favourite? Do you know, I used to have a load of bootlegs before the FTDs and stuff. And my friend used to run Star. So he was the one who created Star in the first place. And his knowledge is insane. Do you think, like me, it feels more alive? I know, the bootlegs, they do feel more like you're getting a snapshot into the Elvis world. When it's more, I don't know, like, do you know, manufactured, it feels less so. So I totally get what you mean. How is lovely Agnes doing? She's absolutely fabulous. She's sitting through watching a bit of this morning. She's had her breakfast. She's all sorted. I've made the lunch. I've made the dinner. So we're all sorted. I've put the washing out in the line. So she's absolutely fine. At the end of this, I'll try and take you through and you can have a wee speak with her. I don't put her on because she's got dementia and she can't give me permission to be on a live. And I think it's important for a person to be able to give permission for that. So I won't let her be on for long for that reason. Before, when she didn't have dementia, my gosh, she was always on my channel. If you're interested, just write in Lightning Lass Mum and you'll get loads of stuff from me and Mum when we were together because she was always on my channel. I read somewhere that a deal for Elvis to tour Australia nearly came together in around May 74 but fell through for whatever reason. Imagine that, Swig. It's unbelievable. Some of the things that could have happened. We, I think it was Josh, was it? Or was it Vincenzo? Somebody on the group sent about the laser suit, and so I've been just watching this morning, and that European tour that would have happened, and you'd have wore the laser suit. Pretty epic. What's your least favourite movie? Ooh. Oh, is Leslie here? Is Joe here? Joe's here. Joe, close your ears. Close your ears, Joe. Don't listen. It's Charo. Close your ears. Leslie, don't listen. If you're watching this on replay, I apologise. Thank you for all you do, TCB. Oh, TCB, yes. It's lovely to see you. And say hello to your missus for me. Why have they not released Loving You? And maybe the Blu-ray, the whole Blu-ray situation is ridiculous. I mean, what is happening here? We need a heck of a lot more Blu-rays. But also, they don't put anything on them. I swear. There must be something out there that they can put on to get the excitement going. They just don't care. They just don't care. I'm always chancing my mind about his films, but I'm not keen on Frankie and Johnny. It upsets me to say that. Oh, don't. Denise, it's okay. Like, loads of people have different likes and dislikes. Do you know what I mean? Like, I love musicals. Absolutely love them. Good News is one of my most favourites. Anybody seen it? With June Allison. It's one of my favourites. But my husband would never watch it. He thinks it's awful. So we all have our tastes, don't we? And it's the same with Elvis movies. Good morning, the King's Court. Lovely to see you. An amazing channel. Go on over and subscribe. You probably have if you're here in my channel. That's for sure. Karen, Girl Happy's my favourite Elvis film. I fell in love with Elvis watching it as a kid. Oh my gosh, me too. Rusty Wells. Rick from Elvis A to Z he puts up his favourite quotes or favourite scenes from the movie. And it's the one where Frank and Rusty are talking about him going to protect Valerie. And it's just, oh, I love that scene. I've not explained it, but go over to Elvis A to Z and you'll see it. He put it up yesterday. Oh, I just love that scene. And Elvis is so quick. His comedy timing is so good in it. Oh, I love it. And when he snaps the pencil, Frank. Oh, I just love it. Ah, I love them all, just seeing his face. Joe, perfectly said. Absolutely. If Elvis wasn't in those movies, don't think I would have even watched them. Oh, I think I would. That's my problem, see. I think that's why I can't be a judge. I could never be a judge. Because I love, love, love those old type movies. I just love them. I can watch them all day. Like Margie and things that some people have never seen that I just absolutely love. And I love old musicals as well. Like, I love old musicals. I'm obsessed. I can watch any old musical. So yeah, I like all the Fred Astaire movies with Fred and Ginger and all that stuff. And some of those storylines are pretty pants. But I just love them. So I think I'd still watch those movies. I do. Elvis adds the most beautiful flavour to it. And I love it because Elvis is in them. But I think I would watch them still because I do like those kind of movies. Thanks, Earl. Oh, hey, Mark. Another amazing channel on the live this morning. Go over and have a look at Mark's Elvis for Everyone channel in the King's Court. Please pop on over and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm sure you have if you're on here with me. Good morning, Dennis. Lovely to see you. Oh, did you? Snortbogan, you lucky thing. You saw JD in 97. Oh, I'd have loved, 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 loved to see that. Oh, you're so lucky. Earl, what you spotted? Hey, Jimmy. What do you think is the most sexy about Elvis? What do you think is the most sexiest thing about Elvis? Oh. Did you hear that noise? His hands and his forearms. Is that really, really bad? Is everyone going to think, why is she saying that? I love his hands and I love his forearms. I got a thing about forearms and men. Oh, and wearing a watch. And do you know when he's wearing the bracelets and stuff? Oh, do you know when, do you know when he's in the car and Elvis on tour and he's like, and it ripped both sides. I just love, I got a thing about that. So yeah, you might think I'm absolutely crazy, or some people might agree. Does anybody agree? Or is it just me? Yeah, that laughing, is it fake? I have seen Ozzy Osbourne too. Oh, have you? What's Ozzy Osbourne like? I would love to see him. I'd love to know. What's your favourite Elvis year, Michelle? 69, 70 for looks. Loads of 60s for listening to it. Oh, it's tough. That's a tough one. What's yours? I love Charo. Joe, I know. Denise, I know. Close your ears. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. Charo, because you haven't shaved. No, it's no that. Oh no, poor Jess. Oh, I hate it. I'm so sad that I said that. Jess, I love you. Jess Wade. No, God, right. Okay, the reason why I don't like, the reason why I love Charo, but it's my least favourite, is because he's not in it enough. He's just not in it enough. And it's that music over the top. Like, do you know that Western? I just don't like the music. I think they didn't use them enough and they didn't utilise them in what could have been an amazing role. So I get angry when I watch it. So I'm like, oh gosh, you know that fighting scene in the bar and it's just a table. There could have been so much more in that. Elvis was so physical and he's such a good stuntman. He could have been amazing in that. That's why. But I love it. I love it. Why Me Lord? Oh my gosh. Why Me Lord is amazing. Unbelievable. One of my most favourite songs. Prayer for you and your dear mom. Oh, thanks, Mark. I'm absolutely fine. My mum is fine. She has dementia, but she's content and she's happy and she's safe and she's fine. Honestly, it's hard living with somebody who has dementia. It's hard, but I devote my life to my mum because she devoted her life to me. So I will do the same back for her. Michelle, I watched your Elvis female. Oh, exactly, Earl. Exactly. Elvis didn't fancy her and that's it. They didn't get on and that's it. Completely agree. Talking about if you haven't seen it already, I did a co-stars part 1 to 5. It's on my channel now, part 2. Every Tuesday we'll have all the parts till part 5. So pop on over and have a look, and it's got a few choice words by certain co-stars and then really good words from other co-stars. So it's lovely. That's what I'm watching later on Talking Pictures. Oh, enjoy. I ordered a shirt last month, caught my eyes because it had tigers on it, received a few days ago. Imagine my surprise when I noticed that not only were there tigers on it, but peacocks too. Oh, and I would have been chuffed. Oh, I know, Cole, I haven't even seen anything about that. You're right about JD being on the list. I did see Cathy Westmoreland added on to the Wikipedia, which is a bit annoying because I didn't notice that for yesterday's video, but there will be updates because I think they're going to add, where's Joe Esposito? He's not been added yet. So I can imagine they're going to be adding people on because Diamond Joe has got to be involved because also he worked a lot with the Colonel. Colonel and Joe pretty much in each other's pocket a lot of the time. So I can imagine there'd have to be Joe in there in the new movie, surely. We'll see. Hello Helen, nice to see you. Right, I'm back to the sexy thing, so which got me hot and bothered. Okay. I'm keeping going down. Sorry, guys. King Creole is my all-time fave. I saw it in the local cinema when Elvis passed, and it was amazing on the big screen. Oh my gosh, King Creole is amazing. There's no getting away from it. You can never ever say it's not an amazing movie because it is really, really good. Hiya, David. Lovely to see you. Oh, poor Jess, we're back there. Oh no, my sadness of Charo. I know, Joe, that's why I said to close your ears. You wouldn't want to hear me say that. Please don't watch actors laughing or crying at Elvis. It's all fake. Right, where was that from? Why did I miss this? What was that about? What's your favourite? Right, we're back to that one. My husband likes Charo because it's a cowboy. Yeah, exactly. A lot of people do, isn't it? It's like a Western. So maybe that's it. Maybe I just don't like Westerns, but I love Flaming Star. So I don't know. My favourite movie is Just Shot, but my least favourite is Paradise Hawaiian Style. But I've yet to have a chance to see all these movies. Right, okay. I think my least favourite used to be Paradise Hawaiian Style. It's now jumped up quite a bit. I really, really like it now. So I think that's what happens. It jumps up a little bit. I think Charo had more of a storyline. It would have been a class of Western. Trust me, it's a favourite of mine. Yeah, Elvis Austin. There's loads of people who love Charo. It's just my opinion, isn't it? The storyline is good. The bell and stuff. I do like it. It's the canon, sorry. But it's just not fleshed out for me enough. But I understand. Yeah, my dad was the same. He loved Westerns. If Elvis had done more Charo, he would have been a serious actor. Yeah, but it would have had to have been a better script and a better storyline. They took out a lot of the script. Elvis had got the script for Charo and he was excited about it, and they took a heck of a lot out of it. I mean, that wasn't what was going to be Charo, and Elvis was disappointed. So it changed. It would have been fleshier, way better if they had just continued on with it. But as usual, they don't have faith in Elvis. Roustabout's a great movie. Oh, it's a brilliant movie. I absolutely love Roustabout. My daughter always got up every Saturday morning to watch Girl Happy on the good old video recorder. Me too. Do you remember when you used to be able to put 2 films on a tape? And you could put like long play or SP. Anybody remember that? Stayed at the Heartbreak Hotel, went to visit Graceland, went to Tupelo, loved it. I love musicals as well. I love my musicals. Me too. I didn't stay in the Heartbreak Hotel. I went to pee in the Heartbreak Hotel. In the toilet, but I didn't stay there. Every Elvis movie is my favourite. Yay! Love that. Yes. Oh, hiya, rock stars. The most sexiest thing about Elvis is just Elvis. Yeah. His hands were amazing. Oh my goodness, his hands are so gorgeous. I'm going to get hammered here, but my least favourite Elvis movies are Kissing Cousins and Easy Come, Easy Go. Well, I've just been hammered for Charo. So, John, you can join in with me. No, I love Kissing Cousins. I love Easy Come, Easy Go. That's mad, isn't it? I think I like Formula. I know. Don't. Everyone hates me now. Have no choice, gotta work. No. It's life, innit? Take care, rock stars. I saw JD in the Stamps in concert with Ronnie McDowell. Oh, I bet that was an experience, Elvis Austin. Sounds amazing. Dr. Carpenter's just scrummy. Oh yes, he's beautiful. love to go to his doctor's surgery, wouldn't you? I think he was at his peak in 61. I think so as well. First voice, I love the early 60s voice. It's just stunning. Absolutely stunning. The most sexy thing about Elvis is his curled up lip. Mmm, delicious. I love that one. I love Charo. Oh, fantastic. There's so many people love Charo. I do. I love Charo. I love Charo. I love Jess Wade. But it's my least favourite. She loved the way he held his arms. Oh, gosh. I think that would be my main thing. If I saw him, I would just want to look at those hands, look at the forearm. Oof, lovely. Fun fact, the sundial jumpsuit had 16 points on the outer. Yes, it certainly did. It was destined to be his last jumpsuit. That is true. My husband's made a T-shirt, and so we were learning all about that a few months ago. It was really, really interesting. Really interesting. And for Elvis, who was a massive fan of numerology, that would have intrigued him insane amounts. Unbelievable. The song Charo was great. Oh, you are so right, Snortbogan. Honestly, that song is one of my favourites. I love Charo. God, I collapsed on the floor when I watched Charo. I know, Joe, you've told me a few times because you've been watching it a few times. No, you've been watching it a lot of times. And I know you love it. I thank God Leslie's not on here as well. I'd be getting a bollocking, wouldn't I? From everybody now. I'd be in the corner. You love Elvis's hands and arms with a watch. Yes, I know. You think it's crazy, don't you? But I do. I love when he's wearing his watch and stuff. I'm the same with my husband. I love when he's driving and he's changing the gears and he's got his watch on. Weird. We find weird things, don't we? Bye, Dennis. The Trouble with Girls. Oh, I love, love, love Trouble with Girls. Can watch that any day. Love your accent. Where are you from? I am from Scotland in the United Kingdom. Oh, was he? Rock stars. Never knew that. Well, there's something you learn every day, isn't it? I remember as a kid how I loved watching his movies. I still watch certain movies of his. Can't get enough of his music. Me too. Oh, I'm so glad it brings you joy. It brings me absolute joy doing lives. I love them. I stopped them because I thought it looks so boring. There's nothing technology and I've not got any music to play for you guys. But loads of people were saying come back. So I thought, well, I will, because I like it. I love doing it. It's fun. And I get to know you guys better. So yeah, if you don't mind that there's no much technology and stuff, then I'm happy that we can all chat together. I don't think Elvis was enough, and I like the film. Yeah, Helen, there's another one, Charo. They were just kind of taking him out of the movies when he wasn't in enough. That's my biggest bugbear with that one as well. But I like Trouble with Girls better than I do Charo. I don't know if it's just that kind of storyline's better for me. Maybe it's a Western thing. Maybe. I don't like Westerns as much. Aloha, Joe. Aloha. Your song's on this week. I'm sure it's on tomorrow. Might be on tomorrow or the next day. I can't remember. These days artists get an Oscar for soundtrack. Why not Elvis? He did both the movie and the soundtrack. I know, honestly. Stella Stevens seemed to lie about Elvis. Not a nice person. Well, there's the tricky part when you're reviewing something. Because some people are a little bit more open and just in your face. I don't want to put out that she's a liar because I don't want to have that kind of negativity on my channel. But I tried to put it in another kind of way. But yeah, I wasn't happy with what she was saying. That is 1,000,000%. Give your mum a big hug. I will. I really would love an Elvis bloopers program. Wouldn't that be amazing? If we had that, that would make more money than... I would have that rather than the Elvis movie. Anybody else? I would have the Elvis bloopers in the movies if they could find that. Without doubt. It's the reactions that do with actors all fake. Oh, yeah. And you got the actors at the side like Leonardo DiCaprio watching Unchained Melody. Is that what you were meaning? It's absolute rubbish. What Elvis friends and family have you met in real life? I met George Cline. Yep, I met George Cline. 2 of the Jordanaires. I don't think I've met the Jordanaires. I've seen them live a million times. No, I've not seen them. Yeah, I have. I've seen them. But I haven't met them. Sonny West, DJ Fontana I've met. Sonny West I didn't meet. And I was absolutely devastated. And I was devastated not to meet Red West. I was supposed to be going to London to meet Red West at an event, and I couldn't go, and it devastated me. Sort of met Lisa Marie twice. I have not met Lisa Marie. Devastating. And missed a minute meeting. Oh, I'd love to have met Ben. Who else have I met? I've met a lot of the TCB band. So obviously Ronnie Tutt. I've met Terry Blackwood. Oh my goodness, who else? Gosh, there's been a few. Scotty Moore. I met Scotty Moore in the 90s. That was flipping epic. And you know, I went to see Scotty live. I got to meet him backstage. He was absolutely beautiful. Wonderful man. I can't find my tape. And I've got it there. Ugh, frustrates me. I met Priscilla, I've met Jerry Shillen, met James Burton, met Glenn Harden, met the TCB band quite a lot because I used to follow the TCB band with the live screen. I used to follow them all over the country. It's like a groupie. And then I went all the way to Austria to meet Jerry Shillen and stuff. So that was amazing. I loved that. It was absolutely brilliant. I met all the Sweet Inspirations. Well, Myrna and Estelle, they were the two that I met, but they were absolutely amazing. It's unbelievable. Right, let me go. I get waylaid and then I miss things. Is the house in Bad Nauheim still there? Yes. I can't say the street name. You'll be able to spell it rather than me say it. I've been there, had my picture taken a million times, still can't say the street name. I loved Bad Nauheim. Bad Nauheim was one of my most favouriteest things in the world. I loved it. Bad Nauheim, I would go back there now, straight now, because I loved it. And we will be back. I will be going back to Germany, without a doubt. Germany has got a bit of my heart. My heart's still in Germany. It's still in Bad Nauheim. I love it. I would recommend anybody going there because Elvis is there. His spirit is there. I feel. It's not a person filled with love. You're right, Snort Bogan. Stella Stevens, there's no love there for Elvis, that's for sure. Roused about when Elvis sings big love, big heartache, pure class. Yes, Joe, 100%. I agree. Yes, it's just your opinion, Michelle. It is, Denise. I know, I hate saying it though, because I don't want to upset anybody. All right, rock stars, that's cool. I watch one Elvis movie every day. Well, I love that. That's epic. I used to do that big time. Before the kids came along, I used to do that all the time. Children, when you got life for children, it's a bit more tricky. They want to watch all their stuff all the time. Those were the days, Michelle. Oh, big time, I know, with the VHS. Is that what you mean, Denise? I know, you could put 2 movies on a tape. The best movie scene is Mean Moon Blues when he does his version of the moonwalk. Oh, I saw that on a short. People bringing that up. I was a pap and all my mates. All right. Wow. As he was outside the club having a smoke. He was in there with Lisa and Priscilla and they never told me. Oh, Cole. I bet that was frustrating. Also, the bar scene needed a bigger shootout with someone being killed. Elvis Austin! Yes! The shootout was just terrible. It's the worst shootout. Elvis could do a 20 better time shootout than that in Charo. Every time I watch it, I'm like, oh, come on. You've not utilised Elvis there. He was blooming epic at shootouts and men's stuff, and masculine games, oh my God. Oh, he'd have been brilliant. Had more killing, without a doubt, rock stars. The original Charo script that Elvis would have got would have changed things. It would have changed things. It would have put him in a whole other level. And then he just, infuriates me. So that's when I watch it, I'm like, gets me annoyed in that way. But I still love it. I promise. I love Speedway, love that movie, but I love, me too. Bye, Anne. Michelle, I've emailed you. All right, bye, love. Lovely to see you. Take care. Frankie and Johnny is my least favourite. Yeah, Denise. I love Frankie and Johnny. I do. Michelle, love, you're dedicated to Elvis. I am. All of us on here, dedicated Elvis army, aren't we? Got a dash, another appointment, Joe. Oh, take care of yourself. I love when Elvis hit the door in anger and Speedway. Oh my gosh, me too. Jimmy, that's one of my favourites. I love that part. Love Elvis's hands too, his eyes, the way he bites his ball. Karen, just everything, isn't it? I know, good luck with your appointment, Anne. Hope everything goes okay. Least favourite is The Trouble with Girls, and my favourite is King Creole. Cool. Frankie and Johnny has one of the best soundtrack songs. Please don't stop loving me. It's absolutely beautiful. Would like to have seen Elvis make The Rainmaker. Yeah, I know. I love the Rainmaker. It's a brilliant movie. Burt Lancaster, wow, epic actor. To even work with him to learn stuff, because that's the thing as well. Elvis was working alongside a lot of good actors, learning his craft. Sometimes you don't need to go to school. You need to just work alongside these amazing actors, and Elvis got a chance to do that. And that's why it became so natural, I believe. I've renamed Elvis every player on my FIFA to Elvis character names. I'm Joe Lightcloud. Oh, I love that. That's epic. Oh, I love Elvis and Charo. He's beautiful in Charo. There's nothing. I'm not criticising Jess. I can't. Bless him. I'm just criticising the script. But I'm not criticising Jess. I love him. Have we changed your mind about Charo now? I'm off to watch Charo, guys. I'm off to watch it. And then I'm going to write a retraction. I've asked Denise, but we'll gladly help her on. Oh, thanks, Joe. I know we love Charo, just saying. I'm in the corner. A bad girl I am. Morning. Aisha, kissing cousins. Ooh, 2 Elvises spoilt for choice. Oh, I know. Imagine having 2 of them, eh? Beautiful. I love it when Elvis sings Little Girl and speak. Oh, to the little girl. I love that part as well. By the way, love the black hair on you. Oh, thank you. My husband begged me to have the black hair. I love it when Elvis is on the screen. Yeah, Joe, that's it. We stayed in the Heartbreak Hotel and I met some people who saw him live. Oh, and they had some cocktails. Mario, that sounds epic. I would have been there too. I got a shave, but still listening. All right, rock stars. I suffer from chronic anxiety and panic attacks. I've done all my life. Listening and watching Elvis has always helped me. Denise, I also suffer with anxiety. So that is, I relate. I can relate. Isn't it beautiful to see other people do Elvis reactions and see that they get blown away? It warms my heart. Oh, honestly, Snortbogan, I am exactly the same. When I see it, it gives me goosebumps sometimes. And I see people actually just seeing the beautifulness of Elvis. Oh, makes me so happy. So you think Elvis would be disappointed with the current state of affairs in the US and its incompetent leaders? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, Mag. Because I'm not in the US, I'm in the UK, I wouldn't have knowledge of what Elvis would have been in amongst in his lifetime compared to now. So I can't comment on that fully. I met Red and Sunny. Oh, rock stars. I'm gutted. Honestly, I had the tickets in my hand for Red West. Gutted. That was one of the biggest disappointments of my life. And it made me think there and then, never give up things because you never know what's going to happen. Do you know what I mean? Just go for it. Do the things you want to do. Makes me mad. Red West was a beautiful songwriter. Absolutely beautiful songwriter. Elvis could have been a stand-up comedian. He was super funny, wasn't he, Owen? Unbelievable. Saw Lisa Marie in concert, TCB Band and Priscilla. Joe, my friend Jack, saw Lisa Marie in concert also, and she said it was just amazing. I'm gutted. If she ever goes live again, there's another thing, see? Don't give up things that you... Just go. Do the things you want to do now. Don't wait. Don't put it off. Because this is what happens. TCB Band and Priscilla was amazing. I loved that. I've met Priscilla and Jerry. They're awesome. I loved meeting them. I read a lot of Elvis books then. Yeah, me too, Aisha. I played with the TCB Band and the Imperials 5 years ago in Norway. Wow. Just saying. Wow. There's a good claim to fame, innit? I've met Priscilla, Jerry, and a good half hour with James Burton. Ooh, Denise, lovely. Nothing wrong with being a groupie. I used to love it. Joe, my mum was. And I know that your mum and dad are on a completely other level. But my mum used to be massive into Edinburgh. So she'd be in Edinburgh seeing all the stars that came to Edinburgh. And she would be at the stage entrance meeting everybody. She just absolutely loved it. And she had her autograph book. She was just big on it. She never ever got to go abroad. That's the thing. In a moment of weakness, I watched Kissing Cousins dubbed in Japanese. Elvis still sings as normal and it switches to Japanese. Oh gosh, any Japanese viewers on here? That it's funny because I can't imagine it. I will have to try and do that myself also, John. That made me giggle. Oh, GI Blues, I know nobody's mentioned that. GI Blues is amazing. Love GI Blues. Myrna Smith is probably one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen. Her smile was radiant. Yes, and she was an amazing person to meet. She was just a lovely, lovely woman. Liked her a lot. I've been to Bad Nauheim. Isn't it amazing? Isn't Bad Nauheim amazing? We were great groupies, got some great stories from the 80s, Earl. I love it, Joe. Morning, Michelle. Oh, hi there. Chris Hayrider, 68, another amazing channel. Pop on over and have a look. Enough of my channel now. I know, Joe. Don't bring me back to that. It's getting me in more hot water than ever. Where's Fudge? He's here. Look. He's snoring. He does not like the chat. He doesn't like people slagging off channel. Says like this, I'm off to sleep. My son lives next door to one of the Bluebell girls who met Elvis in Paris. Oh, wow. Well, I bet that's epic, Denise. That's a good story. Should have been playing James Bond. You're right. Yes, I'm coming. Right, okay, I'm back to the Little Richard. Let's sorry, guys. Because he looks amazing in Charo. I'll get down to the bottom and be quick. No one's put his baby in the corner. Oh, I love Patrick Swayze. Just saying. He's beautiful. Live your life. Joe, exactly. That's it. And they enjoyed it so much. Oh, Vernon, wow. We went to see the hologram show in London. Ooh. Hi, Denise. Same. I used to be backstage at all the concerts. My parents see it on another level. It's another level, Joe. Another level. Oh, Aditya, hello. It has been too long. How are you? I hope you're okay. Red and Sunny will always be classy guys to me. Honestly, I like Red and Sunny. I'd have loved to meet them. I would give anything to meet them. I have only seen Charlie, Jerry and Myrna. They were lovely. Oh, Charlie, you got to meet Charlie. Oh, wow, I'd love to have met Charlie. I met Joe Esposito at Bad Nauheim. He was a nice guy. I was too nervous and I didn't go up and get an autograph or a picture. And I didn't want to bug him. He was sitting having his breakfast. And I was like, I'm not bugging him when he's having his breakfast. But now I'm like, wished I'd bugged him when he was having his breakfast. No, no, you can't do that, can you? Let them have their breakfast. And then I didn't see him after that. And then he was on stage and I couldn't see him. But we were sitting right next door to him. He was sitting here and I was sitting here eating our breakfast. But I just couldn't. I'd been here, he would have had another comeback. Oh, first you were. Cole, I absolutely agree. When he's, oh, I know, that black leather with Sammy Davis Jr. Oh, it looks so cool. Aditya, I'm doing great. Back in Bombay for another break. Went to see my girlfriend. Everything's going well. Yes, I'm happy. That's nice, Aditya. Joe has helped me and I love. Charlie was at the Hemsby for the whole week. Oh, was he? What year was he at Hemsby? Oh my gosh. Helen, I'm so jealous. Oh, if it's in the 90s, I'm just going to be well annoyed with myself. Well, it must have been the 90s. Well, what time did Hemsby start? It's like 40 years ago, or something like that. It was in the 80s, wasn't it? I started to go to Hemsby way too late. My husband started going in 2000. Elvis looks dressed as a chic. Oh, I love him in Harem Scarem. And dressed as a drag king. Yeah, and Girl Happy. Oh, fabulous song, Pocket Full of Rainbows. Oh, I love it. Right, okay, I'm down to the end. I've got to the bottom. So now we're going to talk about Phantom in the Opera. Wow. I know, maybe Elvis would have went onto the stage, mightn't he? That would have been amazing. Right, now we'll move on to, for the last 10 minutes, because I'll just go to an hour for this one, Don't want to bore you all for longer than that. The whole thing about Little Richard. Now we know that Little Richard was a guy and a half. Little Richard is well, he was a powerful man and felt what he felt and said what he said. That's all I can say. I love Little Richard's music. I love his voice. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And you could say he was the architect of rock and roll. I've heard that saying quite a few times about Little Richard. But the guy who's playing Little Richard, hi Glenn, the guy who's playing him, Alton somebody, I can't remember what, I'm apologetic for that, I can't remember. And I've searched his name a billion times this morning, so I should know. He said, oh, I don't want to paraphrase it, but he said, here I am in my debut as the king of rock and roll. Alton Mason, good boy Rick. So he said that. Now, so I put up on my page for thoughts, what people's thoughts were. Hello Rick, nice to see you. So Rick, you were a very balanced view. Totally love a balanced view, it's great. Me and Joe and Susie were freaking out last night. There was no balance. There was no balance for me last night. But when you then get other opinions and you get other attitudes, you can sit and say, yeah, I get that. Because Little Richard was controversial. Little Richard did say these kind of things. And so is Alton Mason. Thank you so much for saying that name to me. Maybe his response or his reaction was to become that larger than life character, which is Little Richard. So, yeah. I'm wondering if that's the case. But it just got me. Last night, yes, Aditya, maybe he's playing his character. And this is what Rick, and when you've got a little bit of people coming in with different opinions, you can then say, right, is this what maybe he meant, or negative publicity is great publicity? Yeah, you can have the I Love Elvis movie 2022, and on the other side of you, another man with I Hate Elvis 2022 on his badge. So yes, I completely agree. And it got us talking, it got us moving, it got us saying stuff. So yeah, I totally agree with that. And when you can have a more balanced view from different people, you can then kind of get the measure of maybe that's why he said it. It still boiled me a little bit last night. I was so frustrated when I seen it. I was like, you've just worked on this film for say 6 months and what you come away with is that. But even if it had been, I don't mind him saying that because that's Little Richard, his character said that, and that's fair enough. And some people who love Little Richard believe that. But I would have just liked a bit more credit on the post about the movie that he's actually in, which is Elvis. That's what I would have liked. So I didn't see that from it, but you could say that it's just all about publicity. It's all about generating that kind of chat. Yeah, definitely. I lost the plot, Joe. We all did. We were like frantic people. Oh my goodness. But now with a little bit of time and discussion and seeing what other people are thinking also, you can totally, you don't need to stay in the same mindset, do we? But yeah, going crazy. I couldn't sleep last night. I was so stressed about it. Little Richard is great. I love Little Richard's voice. Oh my gosh. There's definitely no getting away with that. I love it. Here's a fun fact that I was told when I was a pap. I used to wait outside Groucho's. Lisa Marie was in Groucho's right, with Julian Lennon on the night Michael Jackson died. Oh, really? Wow. With Julian Lennon. That's mad, isn't it? It's a whole load of names in one sentence, isn't it? Maybe he's just playing his character. Yep, Aditya, I'm back to that. Yes, for sure. But we all know who the king of music was. Yes, Jimmy. I wish I could have smooched with Elvis on one of his love songs. Aisha, me too. I will show you after this. Oh, Michelle, my post, lol. I know, I loved your post, Joe. I still stand by your post. It's a good post. Gotta go. Oh, it was an absolute pleasure to see you, Owen. Take care of yourself. I don't even know what time it is. Let me check my time. 23 minutes past 11. I'm doing good for time. Saw Little Richard at a private New Year's Eve party. Rocked that place. I can absolutely imagine. I can absolutely imagine. I would have loved to have seen him. Now, I've not seen Jerry Lee Lewis, which was another bone of contention that I never went to the tour, which annoyed me. Do things you want to do now, don't put them off. That's the big moral of this live. But I saw her sister, Jerry Lee Lewis's sister. She rocked the joint. Honestly, it was another world. It was that kind of live act that just, you've either got it or you've not got it. Little Richard had it. Jerry Lee Lewis had it. Elvis, of course, had it. These people just had it. It was a different vibe. It was a different way of being. And when they rocked it, they rocked it. Like, oh, unbelievable. So I totally believe that. Love the Elvis chat. Got to go. Keep them coming. Bye, Elvis fans. Work calls. P.S. Elvis singing Lonesome Cowboy. So underrated. TCB. You're absolutely right, Joe. Bye, Owen. It's good to hear. Shame Elvis never had his own TV show where he could have had people. I always would have loved that. I always would love that. Definitely. Yes, he did, Helen. He had that I love Elvis and I hate Elvis badges made in the 50s. He absolutely did. And that's it. That's what Rick's saying. The Colonel knew it way back in the day, and we still know it now. So it worked. So yes. Doing well, I have my days, but things are good. I'm glad, Rick. It's good to hear. I hope that there's more of the good ones than the other ones. Here we go, keeping going. As you know, I was hearing lots of woke talk about the Elvis film, then the comments Yola made, but the trailer was nothing like that. So yeah, maybe they just get people talking with publicity. We were talking about the same thing, Cole. We mentioned Yola last night because when I seen Yola, I was like freaking out. It made me nervous. And then I saw the trailer and started to go, yeah, that's just a one opinion. Then I saw Masons last night and went, oh no, started to freak out again. And then I've calmed down again. So I think the moral of the story is don't freak out. Never saw Jerry Lee but had tickets for a show that was cancelled because he was too drunk to show up. Diva. Absolute diva. Good morning, Kenna. I went on a tangent last night with my post about music. Sometimes you gotta though. And you know, because he's trying to generate that kind of negative or whatever, he's trying to generate that, then people making the comments are also taking their part in generating the hysteria. So Joe, we're all part of it. So and don't worry about having your opinion on something because just because you've maybe altered it, because it's all adding to that whole texture of getting us excited for the movie and like getting people in to watch it. So yeah, I think it's a good thing. If he says it, we say it, it's all the same thing. It's good. Little Richard was controversial, but this was way too bold for someone who's just starting out. Susie, I know, it was really bold. I'm going backwards now. I'm going back to being less chilled and back to worrying about it again. Because it was bold, wasn't it? And I know he's controversial, like the actual star is controversial, but frustrating. Jerry Lou loved that drink, for sure. A lovely pic of Elvis trying to post for you. I was lucky to meet Ben's grandson, so sad. Oh, Gabrielle. Will you post it on Facebook or so that I can see it? That'd be awesome. Bye, Michelle. Bye, rock stars. Hope you have a fantastic day. Take care. I stand by what I said, especially referring to the type of music. Yes, go Joe. Love it. You got to. He stood by what he said, whether he's saying it for publicity or not. He stood by what he said. So why can't we say what we say and stand by what we said? It's true, isn't it? Some people, it's like they can say whatever they want and we can't. Yeah, we can. We're standing up for Elvis and all of it is generating talk. So all of it's just generating discussion. So it's all good. It's all good in the hood. Bye, rock stars. Take care. TCB. Exactly. Yes, Joe, I'm with you 100%. Always. Definitely. Right. I'm going to get going now, guys, because we're hitting the hour now. It's like 30 seconds till an hour. So I think I've kept you on long enough. TCV. I'll say goodbye to you all now. So I'll stay on until I say goodbye to everybody. You can see I'm in no rush. And my puppy is in no rush whatsoever. See ya, Adicha. Lovely to see you. Oh, have a happy day, Ace. Take care of yourself. Bye, Earl. Have a fantastic day. Hope work goes okay. You all have a great day working on the studio. Oh, fantastic. Bye, Rick. Bye, Elaine. It's lovely to chat to you. I know, Fudge is loving it, isn't he? Bye, Jimmy. Rock stars. You say it loud and proud. He's not the king of rock and roll. Definitely not. Elvis is the king of rock and roll. We're going to fight for it. We're going to fight for Elvis. Always and forever. Bye, everyone. Bye, Joe. Bye, Karen. Bye, Cole. Take care. Bye, Earl. Bye, Earl. Another Earl. Bye, Susie. I haven't chatted to you for long, Susie. Sorry. Oh, it's your birthday, Helen. Happy birthday for tomorrow. I will try and remember tomorrow so that I can say happy birthday to you in the comments. But happy birthday if I forget. Have the best day tomorrow. Enjoy yourself. Bye, Denise. I enjoyed the chat as well, Denise. Lovely to see you. Bye, Eleanor. Oh, I never took you to see Mum, did I? Next week I will. Bye, Elaine. Bye, Jimmy. Bye, Aisha. I know, sun is shining. Enjoy it. I know, happy birthday, Helen, for tomorrow. Hope you have a great day and you get lots of Elvis gifts or lots of gifts in general. Right, have I said goodbye to everybody? Have I? Can I leave now without being rude? Richard was the first to be freaky though. He inspired the Beatles. Yeah, the James, credit where credit's due. The architect of rock and roll, I said it at the start. Yeah, you can't take away from people. You can't take away their gift to the world and their influence on many, many artists. Definitely. I love Little Richard. I'll listen to Little Richard any day of the week. Believe me. It just boiled me a wee bit when the guy who's playing Little Richard says my debut as the king of rock and roll. And then no mention really for Elvis and giving Elvis any credit. That made me mad. That part. Not Little Richard. Little Richard has nothing to do with it. He is not here. So yeah, I won't ever slag him off. I think Elvis is the king of rock and roll. I think that. We all do, don't we? But it doesn't take away from Little Richard and his amazing gift to the world of music. Without a doubt not. I mean, Tutti Frutti, whoa. Whoa. Yes, James, but he wasn't the king of rock and roll. Definitely, Earl. That's what we were talking about. It's not definitely not taking a stab at Little Richard, because I would not want to do that ever, because I have mad respect for that man. Elvis is just another world for me. Elvis kicked the door down. Well, if you go and watch The Echo Will Never Die, Little Richard says it. He's controversial at the start, he says it. But then he comes back with Tutti Frutti, him singing it, made me bigger. So he even admits to that himself. He knows that. So Alton Mason is playing Elvis. He is. Yep, he is. And he's just being controversial, like Rick said. And we're all biting. But that's good, because we're just generating loads of talk about it. Danielle! And I'm going, Danielle. I was just saying goodbye. You'll see if you pop on a catch-up, you'll see I was saying goodbye before you came on. Danielle, I would never want to leave because of you. I want to stay now. He was singing a different style of music. Elvis had different styles together. It was the new sound, and the Beatles said before Elvis there was no one. It's a new sound, it's definite. And you can just see by That's Alright and Blue Moon in Kentucky. I mean, it's rock and roll and bluegrass. How amazing is that? That's a whole other world. Richard is sensitive about that law, big ego. Of course, James, of course. There's massive ego in every one of them. You couldn't get to their kind of stardom without having a ginormous ego, isn't it? I mean, you need it. You need it to big yourself up and make you get on that stage and do what you need to do. You need to have the ego. Even Chuck Berry had more impact. I know. I was shocked at that. Jimmy, very good point. I was shocked at that. I was waiting for that more than Little Richard. I was waiting for Jerry, for Chuck Berry to have that title be taken from Elvis and put onto him, because there is like a big thing with that. So I was really shocked when it was Little Richard. I know that he'd said it, but I don't think people took it that seriously. But I did expect it for Chuck Berry, because that man, whoa. But I love Little Richard as well. So Lewis deemed himself king too. I know, Jerry, yeah. I know. They're all got the ego, they all want to be it. And the thing is, Elvis didn't call himself that. People called him it. So do you know what I mean? There's people who say, I'm the king, I'm the king, I'm the king, I'm the king of pop. Elvis actually never said that. People gave it to him, the title. So Elvis isn't really involved in this. It's his fans fighting for Elvis, because Elvis would probably be like this, well, I'm not the king. There's only one king, as Elvis would say. So yeah, it's funny, isn't it? It's funny. Elvis never deemed himself the king. Yeah, Joe, exactly that. There we go, exactly that. Hi, Carlos. Time to go, Michelle. Earl, you're such a good man. You always keep me on track. Elvis is the king. Chuck also fought Lewis over who was the king. See, hail, hail, rock and roll. Elvis is the king, no more to say. All of them the legends in their own right. Jimmy, yes. I agree, Elvis is the man, yes. Oh, Joe, perfectly said. Listen to Carl Perkins' song about rock and roll, you're right. No one has the legacy, big time. The legacy. That's why the person is in the movie. Come on. I did want to write that on as well. You're in the movie because you're in an Elvis movie. So give some credit to Elvis. You can still believe your character is whatever you think your character is. And that's fair enough. You fought for your character, you played your character, you've got to know your character. I understand that. You get to love the person you're playing. But give credit to Elvis as well, because this movie is all about Elvis. It's called Elvis. It's an Elvis movie. And the reason why 45 years later, nearly 45 years later, is because Elvis could draw in a crowd, because he's still the most amazing artist of all time there ever has been, ever will be. So therefore, give credit where credit's due. And Debbie taking the P. That's what got me angry about it. I don't want to get on my soapbox and get angry. But I was fuming. I haven't. No, Jessie, I haven't. The tops have been put out. Is anybody else? They also Elvis's ultimate competition. Yeah, James. Big time. All respect to Little Richard and Chuck Berry, but Elvis is the king. We all have our egos. Danielle, without a doubt, everybody has them. To get up on that stage and do what they do, they have to have egos. It would be 1,000,000% weird if they didn't, wouldn't it? Chuck Berry did have more hits and a bigger career than Richard, but Richard promoted himself better. They're all wonderful. Yeah, you got a point there, because Chuck Berry did have mega hits. So I was thinking there will be this push for, and the people will say about Chuck Berry. So it did surprise me about Little Richard. But I think it might be the promotion and the talk and the way he was controversial in that way. It is Elvis, Michael Jackson, the Beatles. Then it's everyone else. The Beatles suck, and so does Jackson. Fair enough. That's your opinion. Everybody has opinions though, so don't hate on other people if they don't have the same opinion as you. Jimmy's opinion is that, and all power to him. Might be different to other people, but that's the way it is. Danielle, not me. I've put it in a box and put it away somewhere in the garage, lol. If we're talking about sold records, fan base and legend status. All of Elvis's 50s rivals were complimentary to Elvis, except for Ray Charles. Oh, Ray Charles, don't get me started. Oh, I can't even watch that interview. I can't even watch it. It drives me insane. Can't take away from the Beatles and Michael Jackson. No one can, for sure you can't. Little Richard was a rock and roll singer. Elvis was a revolution. Oh, David. Woo! Love it. Whoop whoop. Some people just say the best things, don't they? I cried so much when I went to see Elvis's grave and put a rose on. Oh, it's devastating, isn't it, Aisha? I know I was the same. I couldn't even think straight when you're there. You just don't take it in enough. Don't forget where you put it though. Sometimes it comes in handy, a little bit of ego, you're right. But let's not forget, you need to kind of rein it in sometimes, don't you? For sure. Bye, Denise. Right, Danielle, honestly, I was going before, so I'm going to have to go because we're at 69 minutes now and I said at 59. I would just be here all day if you let me, but Earl won't. You'll keep me on track. Michelle, some people say actor Paul Newman was the best looking man ever. Well, Earl, I don't agree either. I think Paul Newman was good looking. Boy, good looking man. But no, not the handsome man ever. Elvis is, you're still on. Mark and Earl, don't go. Jimmy's asking me to stay. No, oh God. I know, I would just stay here all day. I would. Anyone want to stay with me for a few hours? Is this a regular thing I just happened by? I had stepped away, Mark. You were like, it's flipping it. She's still on, talking, gassing. That's me. That's, my husband won't talk to me. I need to come here and talk to you guys. Austin Butler has my vote after Elvis. Austin Butler's beautiful. I have to. Everybody's leaving because they're like, yes, I've been on here for too long. I need to go. John Lennon said before Elvis there was nothing. It's a classic line. Right, okay, Mark, Earl, I gotta go. Susie, one more thing from Susie. I have to. There was one Ray Charles interview, I couldn't even understand what he said. Plus, I never liked Ray Charles really, but that's me, I have weird taste. No, Susie, honestly, I hated that interview. I was so upset with that. I can't even watch it. I don't like it. It's the same, me and Di won't watch Ray Charles now. I know, it's terrible. Hi, Josh. Serious crush, Joe. Karen, you're in love. I'm going to have to send some Austin Butler pictures to you. I should make a video for you, Karen. Just Austin love. Oh, right, I'm going now. I'm sorry. Sunny West said it too. Have an amazing day. Have an amazing day to you too, Mark. Ray Charles is best listening to his music, not what he thinks about rock and roll singers. Yes, just, I know, don't listen to the opinions, isn't it? It can like cloud you when you actually see or watch the person or listen to the music. And that's a shame because the music might be really, really good, but you're clouded because of what they've said. So you're best just to not listen to the opinions or be like Elvis Presley and sip. That's why Elvis Presley never done it, didn't it? He kept himself quiet. He didn't share his opinions because he didn't want that to happen. Exactly. So yeah, time for work. Right, okay, I'm going. It's been awesome. I've loved every single second. I love you guys. You're all amazing and I could talk to you all day long. So take care of yourself. Have a fantastic day and I'll see you again next Tuesday. Joe, thanks so much for being the best mod in town. You're awesome. I love you. And yeah, I will speak to you again today. So take care of yourself. Have a fantastic day and bye everyone. Bye.